What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video we are going to be talking about some of the biggest crotch sniffers in the UFC, the nut huggers, the takedown spammers. These are the guys we are talking about. What the fuck? Sorry. But yeah, we're talking about these dudes who just love shooting takedowns. They're spamming all day. They're going like 6 from 29 on takedown attempts. They're running at a fucking 26% takedown accuracy with 6 minutes of control time against the cage. These are the fighters we're talking about. Now, obviously, this will vary. I could have done this on a tier list if I could have thought of more people. But I'm going to be talking about 12 people today, and I'm not doing a 12-person fucking tier list. So yeah, we're going to go flyweight through heavyweight, and we're going to talk about 12 different people total, and we got one women's entry as well, because we love talking about women on this channel. So yeah, let's start off with the flyweight division. Like, subscribe, and all that shit too, yeah. I lost 11 subscribers the other day. I don't know what the fuck's going on. There was some like organized mass unsubscribing of my channel. 11 people unsubscribed. I was very upset. Anyway, let's start off with the flyweight division. So, flyweight 125, Ray Saruya. Now, Muhammad Mokaev was the guy. Like, Muhammad Mokaev walked so that Ray Saruya could run. I swear to God. I might have to pull up... Like, Mokaev's not in the UFC, so I'm not going to talk about him. I will just give him a shout, too, because Muhammad Mokaev is an absolute fucking, like, Mount Rushmore level takedown spammer when he was in the UFC. And he'll come back. I'm sure he'll be back at some point. But yeah, Mokaev, bro, I'm sorry. 3 from 8 against Manel Cap. What did he go against Perez? 3 from 20 against Alex Perez is ridiculous. Against Tim Elliott went only 3 from 6, so not too much there. But yeah, that Perez fight was painful to watch. The amount of times he just, like, 4 from 8 against Jafal Filo. He went 6 from 7 against Malcolm Gordon. So I won't talk about Mokaev, but he is a clubhouse leader for takedown spammers in the UFC. But Ray Saruya, just for this fight with Josh Van, because you want to know how many takedowns he succeeded in securing this fight? It was 4. You want to know how many he shot? Jamie, pull that up. It's 21. He shot 21 takedowns, going at a 19%. No, that's wait, why does it say takedown defense? Takedown. I think takedown percentage. Sorry. He went at a 19% takedown percentage across 15 minutes and landed how many significant strikes? 32. He landed 2 significant strikes per minute, basically. So yeah, shout out Ray Saruya, certified crotch sniffer. And how much control time did he gather up in that 15-minute fight? 3 minutes and 49 seconds. And most of that was against the cage. So yeah, shout out Ray Saruya for doing a whole lot of nothing. And yeah, just absolutely spamming takedowns. I'm pretty sure 3rd round, can I get the round-by-round stats on... I can get it on strikes, but can I get it on takedowns? Because I'm almost certain he shot like 9 takedowns. Like, no, more than 9. He shot like 12 of those 20 takedowns just in round 3 alone. So yeah, Ray Saruya, certified crotch sniffer. Let's move on. And also, I am well in my right to talk about this. I know there's going to be some people being like, who are you to talk about fighters? They would kill you if you ever met them. They would beat you up. You're disrespecting the martial arts. No, I am fully respecting the martial arts. I am a takedown spammer myself. I have competed in a singular, not multiple, a singular Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu no-gi grappling competition. And I won all 3 of my matches by points. No submissions to speak of. And you want to know what I did? I just kept mat returning the fuck out of everyone. And just picked up 2 points, because you get 2 points every time you score a takedown in Jiu-Jitsu. So yeah, that was how I won all my matches. I won 11-0, 9-0, and then 2-0 for my last match, which was pretty tough. But I was taking down everyone. So I respect the art. This is my game. This is my game forever. So yeah, I am one of the takedown spammers myself, so I can fully respect the art. But anyway, let's move on to the bantamweight division, and we've got Merab Dvalishvili. Hey, it is not Deshashashvili, it is Dvalishvili. Learn to read, speak English. Merab is the GOAT. Like, if I'm doing a tier list, Merab is Esti. Merab invented takedown spamming as a style in martial arts. I swear to God. Like, I'm sure there's some people that did it before him, but, like, let's look at some of these stats, alright? He's running absolutely ridiculous numbers. 7 from 30 at a 23% accuracy against Umar, alright? O'Malley, He went 6 from 15 at a 40% accuracy, a bit better there. Cejudo, he was actually light on takedowns, 5 from 11, and that's like his least that he's ever shot in a fight. In the Peter Yan fight, this is the big one, 11 from 49 at a 22% accuracy. Before that, we obviously had the infamous Jose Aldo fight at altitude where he went 0 from 16. Lovely stuff there. Against Marlon Moraes before that, he went 4 from 4. That's like the one time when he's actually secured takedowns when he fights. I think before that, even Cody Stamann fight, he went 5 from 11. It's not a new thing either. This has been his game, alright? Against John Dodson, went 2 from 20. I didn't even realize that. 2 from 20 against John Dodson. Crazy stuff. Before that, Gustavo Lopez, he went 13 from 18. This dude, he's already got the record for takedowns secured. He would have the record for takedowns attempted, let me tell you. Casey Kenny, 12 from 24. This man does not stop shooting takedowns. It is ridiculous. Merab inspired my performance where I shot about 7 takedowns in the space of 30 seconds. That's what I do in the gym, is just cage control everyone. Just wall wrestling every day. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, Merab is the GOAT of the wall wrestling style. Anyway, let's move on to Mario Bautista. Hey, let me tell you something. Mario Bautista, this motherfucker. I don't even know what I was trying to, who I was trying to do an impression of there. But Mario Bautista, this dude's an absolute this kid's a douchebag. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. Thinks he's fucking Merab. Hold him against the fence. What's he? This kid's a fucking idiot. But Jose Aldo fight, 0 from 10. Crazy stuff. 7 minutes, 15 seconds of control time against the cage, by the way. Against Ricky Simone, he didn't really go for many takedowns. He went 0 from 3. Simone was the one spamming in that one, 2 from 13. Before that, Damon Blackshear fight where he clearly lost, got outlanded and outstruck in the first 2 rounds. He went 2 from 10. Before that, Guido Canetti, he went 3 from 4. It's not Bautista has not been a certified crotch sniffer his entire career. I won't put that against him. Let's see, Jay Perrin, he went 4 from 6. But no, I'm talking recency. And especially that Jose Aldo fight, which has got him on a watch list. He is in the FBI's most wanted. So Mario Bautista, count your days, buddy. You're getting front kicked by Chito Vera, unconscious. Anyway, let's move on to the featherweight division, and there's only one guy that qualifies. It's Movsar Evloev. Let me tell about this kid, Movsar Evloev. This kid shoots fucking 50 takedowns a fight. No, Movsar is not quite the same level of obnoxious, because he does actually secure them. He went 4 from 5 against Aljo. Arnold Allen was pretty rough. He went 5 from 17. Diego Lopez fight, he went 4 from 7. Dan Ige fight was pretty crazy numbers. He went 9 from 16. At least he's getting them though. Movsar has a lot of control time on the ground, I'll say, but he's not as much nut hugging against the fence. Hakeem Dawodu fight, 9 from 13. So he's actually getting consistent takedowns. He's not missing all of these, right? But still, 2 from 2 against Nick Lenz. So Movsar's actual technical wrestling is pretty good, right? He actually got taken down 6 times by Mike Grundy, funnily enough. But yeah, Movsar, that Arnold Allen fight particularly, I remember him just spamming takedowns, because I remember at the end of the first round, he was clearly losing that first and should have lost it and should have lost that fight. Clearly losing the first, right, and then just gets a hold of a leg and just Allen just keeps Granby rolling, and then Movsar just keeps trying to mat return him. And just failing over and over again. So yeah, Movsar, definitely the crotch sniffer of the featherweight division. Lightweight though, let's move on. We got Mateusz Gamrot. Gamrot is a fucking Mount Rushmore. I need to do... Let me know in the comments, would you guys like to see a video where I do a Mount Rushmore of all the different styles of martial arts? So I'm not talking pure wrestling. I'm talking the crotch sniff style of wrestling. Merab is on that, Gamrot, he's on that Hall of Fame. I need to do a Mount Rushmore of each style in the UFC. I feel that'd be a good idea. But Gamrot, let me read you some of these numbers, kid. Let me talk about power slap. These numbers are crazy. He went 5 from 15 against Dan Hooker. 5 from 15. He went 11 from 19 against RDA. He went in like a round, in a 1 round fight, he still went 1 from 6 against Fiziev. Against Jalen Turner, he went 4 from 12. Before that, the Benny fight was nuts. Let me tell you about this kid. 4 from 19 against Benil Dariush. Against Arman Sarkarian, he went 6 from 21. Against Diego Ferreira, he went 4 from 7. Against, I think there was one before this maybe. Against Jeremy Stevens, I don't think he really went for many takedowns there. 1 from 2, all good. Against Scott Holtzman, he went 2 from 5. So yeah, Gamrot is just a certified crotch sniffer, certified takedown spammer. Against Garam, he went 5 from 16. So yeah, I need to count the actual amount of takedown attempts, not takedowns, just takedown attempts for Mateusz Gamrot and like Marab, because it would actually be crazy. But anyway, let's move on to the next division, and we have welterweight, Belal Muhammad. He's a great mention. He's a great fighter. I'd love to fight him. Belal, he went against Leon. Again, I can give him credit because Belal actually gets takedowns. Like, Belal gets takedowns and just controls you once you're on the ground. Like, he had 12 minutes of control time against Leon Edwards. Went 9 from 13. Funnily enough, that fight actually had 19 minutes of total control time in a 25-minute fight. That shit was so bad. But Gilbert Burns, no takedowns there. Brady, no takedowns there. Luke, he went 5 from 10, so not too bad there. Wonderboy was another expert crotch sniffing masterclass. He went 7 from 9, but again, 12 minutes. 11 minutes and 57 seconds of control time in a 15-minute fight. I think it was 15 minutes. 15 minutes of control time. So 15 minutes of action. He had 12 minutes of control time. It's credited Wonderboy with 52 seconds. So that means there was legitimately 2 minutes of this 15-minute fight where they weren't connected to each other. Like, just holding on to each other the entire time. I will give Belal credit, though. There was one fight in his career where he wasn't the takedown spammer, because Damian Maia went 1 from 21 on takedowns against this dude. Crazy stuff. So yeah, Belal deserves a mention for sure. Next up, though, we got Colby Covington. Everyone knows how I feel about Colby. I fucking hate this guy, and it's funny to look at how badly he fails takedowns in fights. 1 from 8 against Joaquin Buckley. Leon Edwards, 2 from 10. Jorge Masvidal, he actually won that fight. Good on him. It was in 2022. That was his last win, by the way. Any Colby fans, your guy last won a fight in 2022. 6 from 15 against Masvidal. Before that, we had the Usman rematch, where he went 0 from 11, as you do. Before that, he had the Woodley fight, which he obviously won, where he went 3 from 8 on takedowns. Before that, he didn't shoot any in the first Usman fight. That was actually a fun fight. The Robbie Lawler fight, where he just kind of dominated him, 10 from 18. He had the RDA fight before that, where he went 7 from 18. So Colby Covington, just absolute marauder of the takedown spam game. Damian Maia might be the guy, though. I forgot. He's not in the UFC anymore, so I'm not including him. Damian Maia went 0 from 13 against Colby. I have to read out Damian Maia's stats. I am curious. Ben Askren fight. What did he do? No, he didn't shoot against Ben Askren. Fair enough. That makes sense, actually. But no, Jesus Christ. Damian Maia's takedown failing ability is nuts. 3 from 9 against Anthony Rocco Martin. Against Usman. What did he do against Usman? 0 from 15 against Kamaru Usman. That's actually, that 3 fights, like, well, they weren't all together, but the Belal one, he went 1 from fucking 21. The Usman one, 0 from 15. Colby, 0 from 13. Tyrone Woodley, 0 from 21. Holy fuck, this dude might have the largest amount of combined fights where he didn't secure it. Like, 4 from 12 against Masvidal. But I'm sorry, that 0 from anything against Usman, Colby, and Woodley, and then 1 from 21 against Belal. I think he actually genuinely almost shot 100 takedowns in 4 fights and secured 1 of them. What's his career takedown accuracy? 24% for Damian Maia. Shout out to that guy. Anyway, let's move on though to the next guy, and we've got Rinat Fakhretdinov. Renat is a fucking goat of the game. He's really developed that crotch sniff style. Against Carlos Leal, 2 from 19 on takedowns. Crazy stuff. Nicholas Dalby, all of his fights go the exact same way as well. It's so funny. 5 from 11 against Dalby. He wins all of his fights by robbery-based control time decisions where he does absolutely no damage and gets his ass whooped anytime he strikes. Zaleski dos Santos fighting this weekend. He went 1 from 9 against him. Renat? His takedown accuracy is 34%. Crazy. And that's buffed up by the Brian Battle fight where he got 7 takedowns. He went 7 from 9. That was like his one where he actually looked dominant. Andreas Michailidis, 5 from 10. Kevin Lee obviously smoked him immediately. But yeah, that Zaleski, Dalby, and Leal fights, between them, let's count it. 19, so 2 from 19 against Leal. So add 11 to that, so 30. 7 from 30 if you combine the Dalby fight. And then 8 from 39. So he's 8 from 39. 8 takedowns secured from his last 39 shots. Crazy stuff from Zaleski, from Renat. Fuck off. Next up, we move on to middle Umar Nurmagomedov, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Hernandez at middleweight. I like Hernandez, but he is definitely a takedown spam enthusiast. What we got here. 4 from 8 against Brendan Allen. This was the big one, though. This Pereira fight. Michel Pereira. 10 from 29 with 15 minutes and 42 seconds of control time. Crazy stuff. Roman Kopylov fight. He failed all of his takedowns early on, started to get him in the second. 3 from 14 against Roman Kopylov. 45% takedown accuracy, so it's better than some guys. Shabazian fight. Shabazian's got 6 shit wrestling. Still stuffed 9 of his 15 takedowns. So 6 from 15 against Shabazian. Marc-Andre Barriou. He went 8 from 14. Crazy stuff. Great stuff here. No, I like Fluffy though. He actually makes it fun because he does damage. Because he gets control time and he does damage while he's on top. He fails a bunch, but then once he gets that first one, he keeps getting them. 8 from 11 against Josh Remd. So yeah, shout out Fluffy Hernandez. Definite takedown spam enthusiast of the game. Anyway, let's move on. Next up, Magomed Ankalaev, Big Ank. Now, I know there's going to be some people being like, what are you saying, bro? This guy doesn't even wrestle much. I know, I'm aware. But all I'm looking at is a 22% takedown accuracy in his career. So, enough said for me. Yeah, 0-2. So 0 from 12 against Alex Pereira on takedowns. Yes, he won the fight. And again, he's not a crotch sniffer to any means. This is not Bilal or Marab or any of these guys or Bautista. Yes, he did a lot of fucking control clinching against Pereira up against the fence. 5 minutes, 42 seconds of cage control. But no, fair play. He did outstrike him at range for a lot of moments of that fight in round 2 and round... I can't even say round 4 because that was all control time. But he's had other fights where he shoots a fair bit. I think it was the Thiago Santos fight, maybe. Oh, no, he actually only shot twice against Santos. Ozdemir fight, maybe? Which one was it? I think it was the Ozdemir fight, I want to say. Oh, it was the Blachowicz one, too. He went 1 from 4 against Ozdemir. Against Blachowicz, he went 2 from 10. Obviously, got those ones later on. Blachowicz was stuffing all of them at the start of the fight. Krylov fight. He went 3 from 9. So yeah, Ankalaev has his fights. When he attempts wrestling, he really gets into that clinch control, nut hug style. But for the most part, I will give Ankalaev credit. He does strike. But again, I'm including one fighter at least per division. So I had to pick someone. And heavyweight division, we got one more after this. But heavyweight, Jailton Almeida is the guy I've selected. I think Almeida is a certified... crotch sniffer. Now, maybe it's not... You won't look at Almeida's stats and be like, oh my god, he's missing and failing so many takedowns. He went 1 from 1 against Spivak. Against Alexander Romanov, he went 1 from 2. Because, again, he tips all these fat boys over. He tips the cows over and he just, takes one of their rear legs out and he puts them on their back. But 9 from 13 against Star Blades, he was... And that fight was basically 1 round long. He shot... I think the 9 from 13, he was 9 from 12... going into round 2 where he got finished. Crazy stuff. But again, Derek Lewis fight, 6 from 15. Most of his fights, you won't see that many takedown attempts because he finishes them early, but still, he gets into that real crotch sniff mode when he gets on top, real just hugging himself to their body, you know, pinning him down. He would literally put Derek Lewis's hands above his head and held them there, looked into his eyes, and said something sus. I don't know what he said, but word on the block is he was threatening him. Like, he was saying some Diddy shit in Portuguese. You know, Right Lane, my clip channel, translated it for me. But 3 from 5 against Shamil Abdurrahimov. So yeah, Jailton Almeida, certified crotch sniffer. Not as much of the takedown spammy faily type, but like still definitely an ambassador. And last up for my women's DEI inclusion, because obviously you guys have been asking in the comments. I read the comments, all of them. Everyone wants more women talk in the video. You guys want me to be given the inside and out foot battle of Priscilla Cachoeira versus Josiane Nunes. Breakdown of that coming this week. Full card breakdown. I'm going to be talking about that fight for about half of the video. So stay tuned for that. But Tatiana Suarez is my female inclusion here, just for that Weili fight. Because everyone's calling her the female Khabib or the female Hamza. 1 from 15 on takedowns, by the way. Just going to let you guys know. She's a marauder. What did she go against Andrade? She went 3 from 3. So to be fair, like, she does shoot a lot, and she usually gets it. But as soon as she versed someone good, 2 from 6 against Montana De La Rosa, bro. Montana De La Rosa stuffed your takedowns. Nina Nunes, 4 from 13. So no, I thought she was way more accurate with them. Carla Esparza, 9 from 11. Bilal numbers. Grasso, 2 from 3. So yeah, I don't know. Tatiana Suarez deserves a mention for sure. Anyway, that will do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments, who did I miss? Who are some other certified crotch sniffers that I should have mentioned? If you can give me a bunch more, I'll put them on a tier list so we can sort of differentiate them a little bit. But anyway, goodbye. Hope you enjoyed. Again, can I get some subscribers back, please? Why did everyone unsubscribe? I lost 11 subscribers yesterday, bro. I'm trying to hit 15k. They're going backwards, getting me below 14k. What's going on? Anyway, see you later. Have a good one. Peace out.